Hey everybody, this is Alzorath and welcome back to Diablo 2! It's been a couple days since I got to play. I finally went around and finished the Diablo 3 run. So, hey, you can expect that ending to be coming out relatively soon. It's going to be a few, well, probably a couple weeks from now, but it's still going to come out. I'm glad to be able to just focus on Diablo 2 for a while and actually be able to play through this one and, you know, not feel quite so grindy. There is potentially, I'm considering possibly doing a video that compares Diablo 2 and Diablo 3 on a few factors. There are ways Diablo 3 is better than Diablo 2, and there are ways that Diablo 2 is better than Diablo 3. In fact, I'd wager there's more ways Diablo 2 is better than Diablo 3 than there are ways Diablo 3 is better. We are on Players 8, by the way. Even though we are just totally decimating these guys, I can go ahead and confirm that I have set it to Players 8, so we're just beating the crap out of them the easy way. So hopefully our mercenary will actually kick on his prayer relatively soon and we won't have to worry about, you know, running out of life. But, yeah, we need to get him into some combat first. So come on up here and fight these guys, mercenary. Get mad. Fight them. Get your prayer on. But yeah, Diablo 2 is, I think, the superior game overall. It's more fun for me to play. It's got a lot more interesting builds, and you feel more invested in your characters. There's a lot of games that really don't let you feel invested anymore, and it's kind of a common trend among like casual games and stuff like that. I still haven't restarted recording the Smite build. The plan is to actually start recording it alongside this one. I'm going to do Smite and Kick-Assassin. Yeah, Kick-Assassin. There we go, if we can get those out properly. But the plan is to record both those kind of in tandem with this after we get a little bit further in, so I can be a little bit ahead on this, and then start recording those, and then I'll be starting in on recording the stupid the stupid builds, which are just, yeah, as they say, stupid builds. Good God, these guys just die so easily. Oh, it's not worth any money, so goodbye. The Smite build was requested when the Kick Assassin thing, it's been requested before, but I wasn't really feeling comfortable playing it before, so now hopefully our future with it will be good. I need to kill those guys really, really quick, otherwise they will eat me alive, the little fetish shamans, because I don't have very high fire resist. I don't plan on getting it anytime like soon. That's going to be in the far future that I actually end up getting it. Now, there is something that I do want to ask you guys, since it's going to be part of future series. Now, whenever I go into Season 4, the plan for Season 4 is that I will go into Nightmare difficulty. The question is, do you want to see new builds in Nightmare difficulty, or do you want me to see how these builds work in Nightmare difficulty? Because some of them are Nightmare viable, some are Hell viable and stuff like that. There are more viable builds and stuff like that, or would you rather see kind of just different builds entirely? Because this guy I can take all the way through Hell difficulty. It's not going to be that terribly difficult to do. I mean, this one is not exactly the best for going through Hell because, well, Barbarians kind of suck in Hell difficulty. Sorceresses just rip things to pieces in Hell difficulty. Assassins can, if you're set up properly. When there's my level up, so I can get Frenzy! Yay! Let's go ahead and put Frenzy on the left click. There we go. So we can get our little whooshy speed going up. I heard a skull drop back there. I'm not going to get it, but I will be doing a montage, speaking of skulls, whenever I get to the Pacifist Paladin. There's the well. And a little bit extra vitality, yay! But whenever I go into Nightmare, I'm still debating whether I want to just continue with these builds and show how it kind of works out, or whether I want to change up the builds. I may probably, and most likely will, end up just doing a little bit of both. Have some where I change up the builds and some where I don't, depending on what equipment I have from normal, because obviously some of the characters have gotten better equipment than others, so yeah. There we go. Just keep beating the crap out of everything. Sorry. Just a little bit of a cough there. This place is eating me alive. Oh, hi. How you doing? Thankfully, most of your Inferno missed. There you go. Let's go ahead and just keep beating the crap out of them. Can you finish healing me there, little buddy? Thank you. I need to use my potions, unfortunately. Otherwise, crap's gonna happen. Sadness. Ah. But yeah, I'm finding this build rather enjoyable. I never really played Mace Barbarian too much back in the day. Oh, yay, waypoint. That means this is the wrong spot. You're bleeding. But I never played Mace Barbarian too much back in the day. I suppose you could sort of do this with other weapons, but Mace just is one of the better options for this, so it works out just a little bit better. And it does improve damage versus undead, whereas the other weapons don't, and stuff like that. I think I forget whether it's... No, I think that might be a Diablo 1. I am literally flaking out about whether this happens in Diablo 2. But in Diablo 1, there was actually passive hidden differences between the weapon types. I don't think we have that in Diablo 2 near as much, if at all. Like sword having a range difference and axes having crit strike and stuff like that. I don't think that's in Diablo 2. I would have to go double check. Someone might just look it up for me before I actually get to respond to this one. But that is a thing. But I do have plans for at least 2 more seasons of Diablo 2, if not 3. Because I do want to do stupid builds into higher difficulties as well. The stupid builds are the ones that I'm like, may or may not take into Nightmare or Hell difficulty. But, for example, the melee source can definitely go into the higher difficulties without even breaking a sweat, really. So, yeah, she is just, hey, I said no to the Inferno. But, yeah, the melee sorceress can actually go into higher difficulties, and she is perfectly viable in Hell difficulty as well, because she's a physical / fire. Her main source is fire, but, yeah, it's one of those things that's kind of like, She does have a few tricks up her sleeve that can make her work on that. The Warrior Princess can, but I have to go into a spear route with her to actually kill things, so that is a thing there. So I'd have to make modifications to them to make them viable. Obviously, some of them, like if I do Bow Barb, is not going to be viable in Hell difficulty. It's just, it's not going to happen. I do find it hilarious that we're still doing so much better than our previous build on Players 8. Now, our previous build, I didn't do as much testing as I did with this one, so yay. Now, as far as the testing I did with this one, I didn't go through and beat the game with it to test it. I actually went through and just tested out, got to the basic skills, got to Frenzy, stuff like that, and went through with, sorry if you hear me clearing my throat every now and then. It's, for some reason, the air is just really, really, really dry right now. I do have a drink here that I could take while we're fighting the poison spinners. Just a little bit of coffee with a bit of milk and vanilla. Yay. But, yeah. I could, go through Hell difficulty on the weird builds, but I'd have to, like, modify some of them a great deal. So we'll see how that works out. But if you guys want to see speedruns, it'd probably be during Season 4 that I start the speedruns. And I'd be doing normal difficulty speedruns with a normal series on the side. I am contemplating doing the Median XL mod alongside these after Diablo 3 ends. On the fence about that one. We shall see. As far as an announcement I'm planning to actually do monthly updates pretty soon, or start doing them. But as soon as I get around to that, I should have an idea as to whether I want to do the Median XL or not. But we shall see. If you guys have an opinion as to whether you'd like to see those, go on ahead. I'm going to be pretty much as crap at them as I was at Diablo 3, so yeah. I obviously find this Barbarian much more fun than the Diablo 3 Barbarian, so I have a feeling it'll carry over a little bit, but Median XL is essentially just an entirely different game, so yeah, it's going to be just one of those big ordeals. Oh, come on. Kill him. Kill him. Kill him all. Oh, geez. Ouch. You are hurting me quite a bit there, Zazar. Jade figurine already. Yay. Greater healing potions. No, greater healing potions. And greater mana potions. 2 different words there. But let's go ahead and teleport out of here. We're a little bit closer to the next area there than we would be at the waypoint, but I'm going to go ahead and use the waypoint anyway, because I want to identify a few things. I want to get through here relatively quickly. Let's get those into our belt. Boom. And let's get rid of the crappy ones first. There you go. There's the other crappy one. We have a few crappy ones, in fact. Eh. And sell you. There we go. That might be semi-useful, but I don't think we actually need that fire resist. We're going to get it from Rawl, most likely. So we're going to stick with that, and we're going to go with about 5 potions. I don't need another one. There we go. Looking Gouda. And Jade Figurine I have to do the walking for, which is bleh. I don't really like walking so much all the way around this town. This is one of the bad towns in Diablo 3. There's just too much walking. Act 5 is pretty rough too, but Act 3 takes the cake as far as like just bad town design. That's another reason why Path of Exile is kind of like, do I really want to finish the Path of Exile run through? Because I know that by Act 4 I start getting salty because it's just grindy as all balls. But I haven't been past Act 5 in it, so it's like, do I really, really want to do that? Do I really want to just continue on? And I know I would get salty, and it would probably ruin the videos for you guys, so that's kind of just meh. So we need to go get the next part of the lovely flails and stuff there. So let's see, map. That's not the one I want. Tab. Let's see. We want to go up, and we'll go around that corner right there. We do have leap attack, so I can do that just to kind of speed things along and get stuff quicker. That's one nice thing about the Barbarian. He can leap over these damn rivers. Now, unlike the Sorceress, he can't like go through walls, but this is still a thing that helps out a little bit. Can I get... There we go. The only downside is we actually end up leaving our mercenary behind, but I'm okay with that. And double swing versus frenzy. I'm actually not sure whether I prefer double swing or frenzy, because frenzy does increase our movement speed, which just helps out with just the frustration of it. But double swing doesn't increase our movement speed, which means that I'm less likely to do one of these numbers where I just start running around in circles because I misclick on a spot that doesn't have an enemy in it. So, yeah. And also, right-clicking, yeah, is a lot more sensible to my brain for some reason. So, up here, not too many enemies. Now, I do find it interesting that even as a melee character, we're doing so much better than we did with the polearm Barbarian. So, yeah, it's just that much stronger with this particular setup. This flail setup, by the way, is the common setup for... Oh, this is just going to go in there, isn't it? Yeah, it's just going to go in there. It is the common setup for speedrunning. So this is the run that you would use. This is the build you would use for speedrunning normal difficulty. I don't know what they use in Nightmare in Hell with the Barbarian, because the level difference would probably be getting to a point where it's just kind of painful to go through. So maybe they're just better players than me. So, well, actually, I can guarantee you they're better players than me. Llama would probably outlast me in a heartbeat in any kind of actual speedrun. Sorry. Coffee catching up to me. Oh, but yeah, we should be able to make decent time with this regardless, because it is that kind of build. So, I'm not going to stop and kill most of the things in the Great Marsh because, frankly, they're pants. Okay, jump. Bye. Yeah, we just need to keep heading up and to the right just to get past all this junk. Hi, guys. Bye. Oh, that's a boss. Not going to mess with that. But this is one of the reasons why this is the speedrun choice, because, yay! You can leap attack and double swing your way to victory. We could kill some of those guys. They actually don't have too bad of a drops, by the way, for those of you that are wondering. Those gloams, they're not terrible. So, yep, that's not where I was planning on going, but fine. We'll keep heading up this way. We need to find the Flayer jungle, which should be up here. Not enough mana. Oh, I already used mana potion. I don't want to use another one right now. We should be up to enough. Yeah, we're up to enough to do leap attack again should we run across another river. I could also use frenzy to increase my run speed. I think let's go after him. There you go. Get that fetish shaman down, because the fetish shaman is actually the one that's the biggest threat out of the entire bunch. The rest of the things here, they can hurt, but they're not nearly as bad as a lot of the other things that we're going to be encountering. Heal me, please. Thank you. I'm hoping for that healing potion to be fast enough to overcome these guys. There you go. Got an Eth rune down there. Got some antlers, which are absolutely useless to us. Let's take that mana potion. Take a healing potion. We'll even take another mana potion just in case we need it. But that's a lovely dead end there. Their lightning isn't going to do much to us because we do have 30% lightning resist, which is more than enough for us right now. Let's see. Just keep on going. Run past all these idiots. Yes, we're losing life due to the flails that I have out, but it's marginal. There's the Flayer jungle. Sweet. Okay. A bit of a waste of a refilling shrine, but I'm going to keep going. Yeah, there we go. And double strikes everywhere. Need to get all these little buggers off of us. Yeah, ouch. We do have a boss mob there. Can we get out? There you go. And you, haha, dodge you guys. Our mercenary is going to go after them. He should be able to handle them a little bit. So I'm going to let him do some of the footwork for us. There you go. Beautiful. Let's see. Get them trapped on this bridge, maybe. And we'll go ahead and use that to get our frenzy back up. There you go. Winged Nightmares do not get revived from all this. Let's take you out. Puke Feast, please do not kill us. Come on. Kill. There we go. Kill all these little guys, please. They are totally wrecking my face, by the way. Okay, there's a few things down. Let's back off, let our mercenary do some of the work for us while we refill our belt. Get off of my face, thank you. I do like that we have our lightning resist belt. It's helped us against those little glomes. Okay, we do have more enemies up in the top left. We need the mana potion as well, but we'll get it in just a minute after we finish this horrible little swarm off. Now, I kind of was hoping we'd get a skip on this one, but unfortunately we didn't. So we had to go all the way through that great marsh, which means that our run back, if we do die here, is going to be astronomically long and probably a little bit too tedious for my taste. So I would probably end up leaving and re-entering. So mana potions out the wazoo. There we go. Let's grab all these healing potions as well, because we are going to need them, because this place is a pain in the ass. Oh, 500 life finally. Now, do I up my frenzy or do I up my double swing? I think I actually want to go for the double swing. Frenzy is beautiful, and I will be using it a great deal to increase my attack speed later on, but I think I want to actually get frenzy down to a cheap enough level that I can have it as my left click and have frenzy as my right click. So double swing, and we'll do F2 for that. There we go. There we go. Because I want to get the mana regen. I was thinking about it on the time that I spent away from the game as to which one I wanted to use, and I think double swing is going to be the more beneficial one to us, to kind of level up in a decent amount, and then we'll start leveling frenzy after it gets to be a 0 or negative mana situation. Oh yeah, you guys are just not so tough, are you? Not without your shamans, huh? Fools? Yeah, keep coming after me. There you go. He is a minion of something. There he is. Wrath Flame. Cute. Let's see what your spectral hit does now, bastard. Fanged Helm. We'll grab the ring as well. It might be better. I keep forgetting to grab the rings and stuff, so you'll have to forgive me for that one. Come on. Mercenary is not doing bad. And that looks like it might be a magic or... Nope, it's just a normal one. It's just slightly yellow tinged. Don't know why. This is dead end. Cool. So we just get to kill you guys the hard way. Lovely. I'm leaving you guys alone, because I don't like you. Now, as far as the layout here, do we want to go down or do we want to go... I'm going to check down, because that might be a path that would be beneficial to us. It might have a little branch off, like right over here, that goes to the Flayer area. But I think it's just going to go back to the Great Marsh. If I had to guess, yeah, it just goes back to the Great Marsh. So, okay, so we need to go up. So that is fine. We can do this. And 2 wells that close is a little bit uncommon. So, I'm just going to keep moving. I don't know where our mercenary ran off to. He'll be back eventually. You need to stop following me. There you go. Now, if I can find some poison charms, I'd be very, very happy. Let's identify that one. Speak of the devil, poison and lightning resist. I am really happy with that one. We're going to keep it. We're going to keep it for a while. Battle Cry. Battle Cry isn't terrible. I mean, I'll show you guys what it does. Where is it? There's Battle Orders. There's Battle Cry. Decreases the enemy's defense rating and damage. So basically it gives them a weakness status. So, and the only downside is, well, if you have any curses coming out, they override each other if memory serves. I might be wrong on that one, though. I need to double check that, because I think in one of the patches that changed. Did it not? But anyway, it's been so many years that, yeah. It's okay if I forget things, I think. So just deal with it. And all the enemies are going to charge at us. I'm not too worried about being able to connect with them, because once we connect once, they're pretty much guaranteed to die because of all the poison and junk that we have coming off of us. So it works out really, really, really good. And it's pretty good against these swarm of enemies kind of areas, because with our double swing, we'll generally hit 2 different enemies. We'll bounce off of them and just connect with multiples, which means that as they're running away or reacting to it, they're running off to die rather than running off and coming back and just having to slowly whittle around all of them. And holy crap, we've almost broken our weapon already. I may need to go down and repair that, because I don't want it to break on me. Let's go to town and repair just real quick, and we can get rid of junk in our inventory as well. Hello, Caress Docks. Wow. I just repaired at the very beginning of the episode, if that tells you anything. That's how many things we are hitting. That's what this difficulty is. Let's go ahead and sell you. I don't want to use it. Ice Bolt, no. Cleansing will get the money off of that at least. And your junk, you're going in there. And I don't think we actually have anything in our cube, do we? No, okay. So we got plenty of storage space to do all the stuff we need. Now, the only downside of flails is that durability. You can see it's 30 durability on each of them. So we will be having to repair more often. I'll have to be a little bit more conscious about it than I am with my other characters. And I'm kind of curious why we're getting so many runes all of a sudden. Is this like a rune seed or something? Back into Flayer Jungle. We need to find that waypoint is what we need to do before we run across something that's just totally insurmountable for us. Now, I do feel more comfortable in Diablo 2 kind of risking things than I do in Diablo 3, despite the fact that there's actually a greater penalty for it. In Diablo 3, you die and you can, like, resurrect at your body usually. Not always, just usually. But in Diablo 2, you basically lose your body, and you have to go retrieve it, so. Which I actually think is a really good system, but some people don't. I'm good either way. I think it's better than Diablo 1's, so. Die, Winged Nightmare. Okay, this is a dead end, so I'm guessing, if I had to guess, I think the path is going to be over here on the, well, it's going to be on the right-hand side, but it's going to be over this way. Go ahead and kill all the Soul Reapers that are just eating us alive. I need out of that, because you guys are the ones causing me the most trouble here, the little bastard Flayer shooters. There you go. Now you are all poisoned and dying. Ha ha ha. No, Soul Killer, you don't get to go after me. Oh, jeez. More of them. There's so many more of them. Oh, I'm coming up after you. Nuh-uh, Flayer Shaman. You don't get that. Ah, lovely. So much death and destruction, it's not even a big issue. Beautiful. Let's grab that mana potion. Because greater mana potions we won't be able to buy until Act 4. So, ooh, Experience Shrine. Can we back off a little bit on these little guys and let them die to a little bit of poison here? Because there's just so many of you little bastards that I hate you. If I do encounter a situation where I'm finding it too difficult, I will bump down the difficulty. I don't think I'm going to need to bump it down to Players 1 until possibly Act 4. If even then, at the rate we're going, we're doing pretty dang good. So there's the waypoint. That means that the village should be over on... Well, it's not on that side. Huh. Usually the village is near the waypoint. Not always, but usually. But at least now if we die, we don't have to worry too much. And it looks like we are running into that 20-minute mark. So I think I'm going to call that an episode, and we're going to get the rest of the flail next time. Keep gaming, have fun, peace out. This has been Alzorath. See you guys next time. Bye.